Okay, so I fired, I think, 91 rounds through this Glock 19. And I got 9 more in there, and just for a finale, I'm going to waste this target just as fast as I can. I'm going to shoot these 9 rounds. And see if I can land any in the plate. This guy's coming to kill me and my family. But that's not going to happen today for him. So there it is, 100 rounds through the brand new Glock 19. Not a single jam, of course, and that's what I would expect from a Glock. Even though, admittedly, this is my first Glock I've ever owned. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I normally shoot a SIG P226 full size, and I would carry that gun. This is going to be my new carry gun. I'm switching to this. Obviously it's lighter. I mean, what can be said about the Glock 19 that hasn't already been said? But the switch from my SIG P226 is in 40 Smith, and the switch to 9mm wasn't an accident. I did that on purpose. I wanted to switch to 9mm. I'm not an expert on ballistics. I spent quite a bit of time researching, trying to cut through the shit you read on forums. The uninformed opinions, and after getting to some credible sources, I concluded that 9mm is sufficient for me for self-defense. The advantage, I mean, obviously there has to be an advantage if I'm dropping from 40 to 9mm, and the advantage is reduced recoil and easier and more accurate shooting. And obviously with the Glock's a lighter gun. I could have went with a 40 Smith Glock if I wanted just lighter, but I wanted both the lighter gun and the reduced recoil and the accuracy of 9mm. Let me talk about this RTF2 frame for a minute. This is June 2010 when I'm shooting this video right now, and Glock's coming out with their actually they're already out with their Generation 4 pistols. But only in the full size. Glock 17 and Glock 22. The 2 full-size pistols are out in Generation 4. This is a Generation 3 pistol, but this one has the RTF2 frame, or rough textured frame, and let me tell you, it's rough. That really bites. Now, I'm not, you know, I haven't held that much, or that many regular Glocks. I can't tell you how much more rough it is than a regular Glock. But I can tell you that that's a pretty rough frame. Probably around the range of 60 grit to 60 to 80 grit sandpaper, if you're a woodworker. I mean, I'm fairly sure that I could do some sanding with that. Look at, I mean, look at it sanding my skin off. So it's not going to slip out of your hand. Now, from what I've been told, in the actual, they put these RTF frames on some Generation 3. Okay, the camera died there for a minute. Anyways, what I read on the forum, they put the RTF rough textured frame on the 3rd generation Glock. The word is that it's a little too rough. So the way I understand it is that the 4th generation Glocks have a rougher frame than previous models, but it's not quite as rough as the RTF2 frames that you find on the Generation 3 pistols. I can't confirm that, that's just what I read at the time of this video. You can probably search around on the internet and figure that out. Now I will tell you that if you're running, for instance, this Galco Triton Kydex inside the waistband holster, and you're running it just like I am, I got on a jeans and a t-shirt, this is rubbing up against your skin, it hurts. You know, it's like having sandpaper against there, and I'm not sure that I want to run it all day long there. Most people that run concealed probably run a shirt with a shirt over it so that, you know, the handle's not touching their skin, but I run concealed with just a t-shirt. So I'm not sure about this. It's funny that on a lot of people that run Glocks with regular grips put sandpaper or skateboard tape on there for grip. I might have to put something over this to diminish the grip, because actually, put this away, As far as my grip is concerned, I don't necessarily need the rough textured part on this side. I could sand it, but I don't know if I want to destroy the frame. Not really destroy it, but alter it. I don't need the textured grip. Most of my grip comes from my right hand, and my left hand squeezes against these fingers. I have big hands. The only part, you know, I got a little bit of this part of my hand touching the grip, but that could stand not to be as rough. So I might put something over that. I'm not sure, just so it doesn't run against my skin. We'll see. But I like the gun so far. Now, actually, I thought I'd shot 100 rounds. I found one laying on right by my range bag, so I only actually fired 99. So I figured since I had to load that one up, I might as well load a full clip, and I'm gonna just shoot at some targets that are sitting around here. Something fun rather than a paper target all the time. Okay, I couldn't find any play targets. So what I did is cut up a paper plate into 4 pieces, sprayed a little red spray paint on them, and I'm going to shoot these from about 20 yards. I don't know if I hit any of them or just hit the rocks by them. Okay, for the hell of it, I decided to put the camera next to the target to see what it's like looking down the business end of a Glock 19. Obviously, the camera's on a tripod. Nobody's holding it. And if I hit the camera, I'm not going to post it on YouTube. I didn't hit the camera. Alright, well that's it. About 114 rounds through the Glock 19 today for my first shooting, and I really like it. I'm a fan. This is going to be my primary concealed carry gun, home defense gun. Obviously no jams, and like I said, I wouldn't expect any jams, even in the break-in period. And that's what this is, just getting broken in. So hopefully I'll have some more videos up soon.